Welcome to another rousing episode of Off the Shelf. We are playing Mythos Tales again.
I don't know which way is up and which way is down.
Like this game a lot.
It's good.
Yeah,
So-
The
We did all right. We didn't get our extra points, but the lead investigator was like, you're new, it's okay. We'll give you one more shot before we decide you suck. So,
all right, so who wants to read the new adventure?
not it.
I can do it.
Cool.
So the second one, Adventure 2 is, or Investigation 2 is Flesh and
Sorry.
Blood. So
Apparently, I don't know how to use chairs. Hi, guys.
the chairs are real special.
Yeah.
So it's August 8th, 1929.
So we're
Ooh,
supposed
okay.
to get the corresponding paper, and we,
All right.
can
We
still have the old
access
one.
To the old one.
Awesome.
August 8th.
I think it's on the back side of that one.
Is it? Oh,
That-
August 8th.
yeah.
That'll work.
There we go.
Oddly enough,
All right.
they made it convenient.
Yeah.
Fun doing that.
All right, here we go. Time to shut up.
Einstein extends relative theory. Just saying.
This is your stream.
Home wanted.
In Investigation 2, Flesh and Blood,
Woman arrested.
players are introduced to a jackass named Eric. To the requirement rule, it is recommended that players read through this section before playing. So here we go. The requirement rule.
Okay.
During Investigation 2, there may be occasions where players stumble upon a requirement card. Requirement cards allow for locations to contain objects and or information that players may collect. For example, players may arrive at a house that contains a locked room, or alternatively, one that requires a password. The encounter may ask if players have a specific requirement card, and if so, what options follow. Often players will be directed to read a supplemental encounter located just after the location encounter within each investigation. So if you have requirement card 7, proceed to supplemental encounter and read entry 7
Okay.
as an example. That's what it would say. And then if you have requirement card 7, you must instruct the players immediately to read supplemental encounter number 7. As worded above, you must read the supplemental encounter. That's a must, not a may. There may be occasions when you are given a choice of reading the supplemental encounter. Either way, you keep the requirement card and do not discard it unless you're instructed to do so. Also, if you are directed to read the supplemental encounter because you possess the specified requirement card, players do not advance the time tracker, nor does it count as another location.
Interesting.
So it's going to be like keys and things.
Yeah,
So
definitely.
to continue the example above, do we need to really read this? We know what we're doing, right?
Yeah, for the most part.
All right. And basically it says if players do not have a requirement card to read a supplemental encounter, they may at a later time return to the same location once the necessary requirement card is found. Note, remember, always advance the time tracker when you visit or revisit a location, even if the location does not contain an encounter.
Interesting. Interesting. So, do we have the same amount of time as the last adventure we went on?
We're about to find out.
Okay, excellent.
So,
Love it.
investigation complexity. Armitage tells you, I believe this should be a rather straightforward investigation. However, guard yourself well. We are dealing with an aggressive foe. I'd estimate that I can solve this case by visiting between 7 and 11 locations. Keep in mind, this is just an estimation based on what is presented in the introduction. Take my estimation for what it's worth. There may be surprises along the way that even I cannot foresee. I am going to give you plenty of time to find the perpetrator, so don't rush. Don't rush in haphazardly, trying to solve this too quickly. However, let's wrap this up by day 5 evening.
Okay, so we got one more
So we got quite
piece
a bit.
than the last one, right?
So here we go. Flesh and Blood, Investigation 2, Arkham, Massachusetts, August 8th, 1929. On a wet August morning, you step into the office of Professor Henry Armitage in Miskatonic University's renowned Orne Library. You're surprised to find no one waiting for you. It was only this morning that you received this call, and you've never known him to be late or miss an appointment. You spend a few minutes watering Armitage's violets. Forgive my
What?
For,
We go there for a meeting, and then
We
we just
start-
end up watering his fucking plants?
Be like, what if we
What the
overwater
shit?
these and kill them?
It could be a clue.
Stop.
Why am I doing his freaking planting?
Forgive my late arrival. Armitage's voice rings out from the hallway.
No worries, bro. I got your violets all taken care of.
Please don't think I take your assistance for granted. It's been an eventful morning, and thank you for watering my violets. that might have been ad-libbed.
That might, yeah.
His arrival doesn't assuage your anxiety. Late and apologetic, something is amiss. He hands you a copy of today's copy of the Arkham Advertiser. You catch the headline: Night Watchman found dead at Miskatonic. Bum bum bum. The old man wipes the dirt and leaves from his shoes.
No!
3 years ago, there was an attempt to steal a very dangerous book from the restricted section of the library. The theft was presented, but it was clear that more security was required. You think whoever killed this watchman stole the book, you ask? Before we get to that, there are several details about the murder the paper leaves out. Unpleasant details. Armitage closes the office door. The corpse was left in a rather grisly state. The attacker removed the victim's skin and his blood.
Whoa!
Your anxiety grows into icy dread. That's insane. It made perfect sense to someone last night. Armitage shakes his head. This morning, I informed a mother and father that someone left their son a mutilated corpse, and he has not worked here long. You know, I have witnessed so many unspeakably horrific things, but that, Armitage struggles for words. You reach over and place a comforting hand on Armitage's shoulder. He takes a moment to compose himself. There's something else you need to see. Make sure your shoes are clean and follow me.
As he says, with dirt and leaves on his.
You wipe the mud from your shoes and accompany the old man down the hall to the restricted section of the library.
Sweet.
As you do, you see a distinct trail of dried earth running along the floor.
Well, why'd I have to clean my shoes?
This was from our killer.
Oh.
Don't contaminate the evidence, asshat. Indeed, Armitage stops at a door bearing the sign that reads, Restricted, no entry. The trail of mud goes no further. When I arrived this morning, the watchman's keys were in the lock, and this door was open. The watchman's keys, however, will only open the outer door to the restricted area.
Mm-hmm.
Armitage unlocks the outer door and switches the lights to illuminate the overstuffed shelves in the windowless room. A second door within the restricted section provides further protection for the Necronomicon.
What?
Oh, shit. Adventure 2. And
We're already there.
Necronomicon
We're
is
already
out.
there.
Armitage glances in its directions, and oddly, the Necronomicon is in a foul mood today. One would think it would be excited. The trail of mud does not cross the threshold of the room. Yes, one would think, you mutter. You are not sure if Armitage is serious when he speaks of the Necronomicon's moods, but you have grown accustomed to this odd manner of expression. You glance quizzically around the room. He unlocked the door, but didn't come inside? It's very telling. Armitage points to the inside of the door jamb, where there are a series of occult protection symbols etched into the wood. As I said, more security was required. The fact that the intruder couldn't pass this door with those protection symbols suggests that it was something other than human. Whatever it is, I believe it will grow more desperate as a result of this failure. Armitage closes the door and locks it. As the two of you walk to the library exit, he says, We must find out what this creature is,
Right.
what its motivations and intentions are, and most importantly, how to stop it.
Because it already killed someone, right? It already...
A man is already dead.
Yeah, so...
Skinless and bloodless.
So it's like we're trying to find his intentions. Well, they're probably not that
Gross.
great, right? Like, we're not going for coffee
Maybe
with
Maybe
this
he's
thing.
trying to
Feeding
phone
his
home.
Yeah.
Creature
And he
kids
needs
or something.
skins to do that with. He's making a giant, like, SOS blanket of
Skin
skin. Yeah.
A skin phone.
And let's talk about this.
Disturbing.
We went from, like, gear on the first adventure, like, being in first gear, just stumbling through the adventure, okay, there's things in the forest, to fucking, we cranked that shit up to 11, and our next adventure is with the Necronomicon.
So I don't
like
think-
that just escalated really fucking quickly.
I think the Necronomicon was just a nod toward future investigation.
I know,
Right? It's in
it's
the
great.
other room. It's having a weird day, but it's not today.
But
that's
I mean,
having a
Right.
weird
I
day.
mean, there was
But
no
still, like, it's
like
even been
rev up.
introduced.
This is it. Like we already got. Yeah, this is great.
Yeah.
Okay. Inspector Garrison and his men have collected the evidence from the crime scene and turned it over to Dr. Corbett. Both of these people were not much help in the last investigation.
Dicks.
He may have uncovered something, and as much as I hate to admit it, there is someone else who might have knowledge on this creature.
Pasquale.
I won't mention the scoundrel's name.
We're going
The
to that
occult
guy this
expert.
time.
I know.
No doubt.
Why
Fuck.
does he's like so hesitant, yet like that guy
He
just,
went. He
Yeah, he even went.
beelined it there the last time.
You have proven yourself to be quite resourceful. You will figure it out, but be careful. We shall work independently. Time is not on our side. Armitage holds the front door open for you, letting a hard wind into the library.
He just farted into his own library. Is that what we're getting?
Good thing we're on our way out.
Yeah.
We can just shut the door and,
That's it. He's like, get out of the library.
Yeah.
Go fight a blood
Sucking,
monster
skin
who's
ripping.
flossing his teeth with human skin.
Right. Or maybe he's trying to disguise himself with human skin.
Okay.
Okay, so we got to find the creature,
Okay.
what's his motivations, intentions, and how do we stop him?
I'm still stuck on the Necronomicon, so you know.
It's in the
He's
library. We
distracted.
just left.
Okay, so what clues? So we have Doctor.
Dr. Corbett and Inspector Garrison took the stuff there, and then
Pasquale.
Right, and where did this happen? Because he just gave us some details that weren't in the paper, but what does the
It
paper say?
happened inside the Orne Library, right where we were just.
Right where we were, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, what the shit? Even in the
Now,
freaking
Here's the other thing.
paper,
we
they're
don't know
talking about the
guy's name,
Necronomicon.
Right.
Like, who writes that in the freaking paper?
We don't know the guy's name. Do you think that at the end they'll be asking us that question?
I don't know.
All right, so we'll just take down those notes later. All right.
Could have been a feud the guard had with someone else. Probably not.
Party. Da da da. Soap.
So do we want to go to Pascal first? I feel like that dude.
All right, so my thought there is, especially that we know we have these, like, what are they called, requirement cards?
Mm-hmm.
I'm wondering if we go there, if he's not going to be like,
Oh, give
Do
me
you have
a
a
car,
card?
or like,
do you have a?
do you have the scepter of
Right.
freaking Anubis
Well, do we
with you or
just
something?
Start at the beginning and go see Inspector Garrison.
Well, I think he said Inspector Garrison
Gave
gave
the
the
stuff
evidence to
to
Dr.
Dr.
Corbett,
Corbett.
so I would start there.
All right.
Okay. Do we have who's got the booklet? Ah, yeah.
Ta-ta.
Dr. Corbett, sir, where are you? Corbett, not in B.
He's
H. Corbett, D45.
D45. We've been up here before.
I was going to say, have we visited him before in the
he
last
was,
one?
He was a douche.
Well, if we
What a
visited him on
dick.
the last
Yes,
one,
that
does that mean we visit him again
Yeah.
this time?
Because, I mean, but this was...
they're
Oh,
reoccurring
he's gonna
characters.
say
yeah,
something
it's a
different,
recurring character.
though.
Yeah,
Okay,
so
okay.
this is the June 30th investigation.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
now.
Sorry,
Yeah, we got a
we've
couple
got
weeks.
whole
Maybe-
different
Maybe his
section.
dickish
got
attitude died
laid,
down. Yeah,
and
maybe
then
got
now
some
he's-
Alright.
repressed emotions
So,
dealt with.
the downtown district, we go for D45. You guys just want me to keep reading?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like
Well-
your voice. It's soothing.
Dr. Corbett
Oh, Jesus.
hunched over several photographs with
God.
his back to the door.
All right, give me the book.
Dr. Corbett is hunched over several photographs with his back to the door, and yet he uncannily knows that it's you entering his lab.
Yeah, dick.
What's fascinating about this case is the evidence we don't have.
Did he say that?
Yes.
Fucking dick.
And I don't just mean the corpse's skin and blood. Corbett turns around to look at you. If I were going to steal someone's skin, I'd bring a car if I had one, wouldn't you? I mean, where did it all go? That's the real mystery here. Skin is heavy and messy. We had rain and we had mud. It's the perfect setup to see tire tracks, but there's nothing. He points to a series of photographs of the outside of the library.
Okay.
You shrug. So he walked? He flew? I don't know, but I know he didn't drive. Now, I'm not one to tell you how to do your job, but it occurs to me it's likely that your killer doesn't have a car. And if that's true, I bet he's been in a taxi in the last few days. Unless he flew, you add.
Yeah. Unless he was a mythical beast.
There's something in here about a taxi.
Yeah, we need to
Right
scour
here.
that paper. There's
Yeah.
a weird, misprint, too. But
Yeah, I saw that, but I don't know what it said,
Oh,
but this
interesting.
is
I wonder if that. Yeah.
Mr. Hoppin.
the driver, Mr.
Arkham
Hoppin.
Cab Company.
Dear sirs, in these trying times, I feel inspired by the common goodness of people in Arkham. Just the other night, I was given a ride from a gentleman at the Arkham Cab Company and realized I had neglected to bring my wallet. The driver, Mr. Hoppin,
Hoppin.
said, "No problem, Seamus. No problem, Seamus. First one, he's fine." I don't even know what kind of accent that is. It's not a Boston one. Can you say park the cab at a Harvard Yard? I would like you to publicly extend my gratitude.
Okay. So,
So, Mr. Hoppin, do we want to...
or the Arkham Cab
God,
Company.
I'm going to laugh my ass off if...
yeah, Arkham Cab
Hoppin
Company
is-
might be...
Better?
Well, to see if they've had any weirdness go on.
Mr. T. Hoppin.
Because we don't know if he's the one that took him, or if... I mean, the cab... Sure, we could either go straight to him and ask if he took him, or we can go to the cab company and ask who took him.
Okay, Arkham Cab Company is D34, but we could also see Hoppin too. So we have two... There's two ways we can go from that setup.
What do you think?
I mean, unless they're really feeding us a line, because this says just the other night, right?
Mm-hmm.
And this is August 8th newspaper,
When did the guy
and
get
today
killed?
is August 8th. Is this investigation August 8th or 9th?
Could be. Could be. Bookmarks. Bookmarks. Where's the bookmark?
I see the bookmark, jackass.
You don't have enough hands.
I don't.
I don't know how to use
Yeah,
a
so-
bookmark.
Like, just the other night. Is that
Right.
last night?
Just the other night. I think that's like 1 or 2 nights ago.
So my hunch is
It
that's
wouldn't have been him.
that might just be pointing us to the Arkham Cab Company. Like, hey, don't forget that's the name of the company that.
Well, sure. So let's
So-
go to the Arkham Cab Company and find out if somebody was picked up at the library.
Okay.
That would be
And
my
if so,
thought,
who
yeah.
it was.
Cool. So D34 is the Arkham Cab Company.
D34.
D34. Where's D? Oh, so it's right around the corner,
Yeah.
right? D34 is right there.
Yep. Oh, this is just like
Yeah,
the
it's
downtown
all. Yeah, we're
district.
all in the same area.
All right.
East High Line and North Garrison.
D34. Arlo shouts to you from across the garage. What's the rumpus, Seamus? His cheeriness seems immune to the drab
What's the
weather and the
rumpus?
macabre headlines of the day. You cross the distance to meet him. Your cabbies have any strange fares lately? Every single day. Actually, my boys have been pretty happy lately. A lot of well-to-do types coming and going. Sebastian Lyman and his crowd, if you know what I mean. The Silver Twilight? What are they up to? I couldn't tell you, but I know they tip well. Something's got them in a whirl. Hey, if you aren't busy, why don't you help old Arlo shine his tires? So another point to the Silver Twilight, who are...
Oh, right. That was that. They in the original one, last adventure,
They had the, yeah,
they were doing the stuff in the Emperor's room, right?
Mhm.
right, with the dark underling things,
Yep.
which, no,
Dark Young.
sure, the dark young. So if we're looking for a creature, because he did say we weren't looking for a person, we're looking for a
Correct.
creature. Those were trees, for God's sakes. I think they could be getting mud into a library.
This misprint is creepy as shit, by the way. Did you read it?
No,
Or
what
try to
does
read
it
it?
I started
say?
trying, but
It says, my baby, 6 years old, taken. Hell for 4 of those. Hell for 4 of those. 6 times. 6 years old, my baby was taken.
And I see.
Oh,
I was just gonna
boy.
like,
Yeah.
if they look like the newspaper is like all got some extra jacked up lettering on it. Okay, so we have.
So,
our
anyways, back to what we were.
Sebastian Lyman and the Silver Twilight.
Okay.
Right.
I mean,
Okay. So how?
sorry, I'm doing a little reading here.
So the cab company basically just said that.
They've picked up some Silver Twilight people.
I love that everybody's okay with this, like, cult. It's just a
Really?
cult. We just bring them
local
around the
cult.
fucking town. No big
Yeah.
deal. Sometimes they have pancake lunches on Sundays. You know?
Okay.
Yeah, I
Have
don't
we
know.
looked at the last newspaper yet?
No, we really haven't.
Sebastian
I mean, right now, that's really it. Sebastian Lyman, Silver Twilight,
Okay.
Mr. Hoppin, if we cared,
Okay.
Pasquale, and Inspector Garrison.
Well, should we? There's.
I have a feeling it's
let's
those
just-
freaking trees again, or
The
something.
Dark Young.
Yeah, because I feel like they just moseyed their way in
Yeah.
and killed some people. Of course, what are they taking their skin? I don't know. Maybe it's their buddy. They're like,
Hey,
Dark
Frank,
dog
come on
buddy.
through the dark gate.
yeah, exactly. Let me get you some skin here.
We're in a skin-rich environment here.
Do we? There's so much skin to be had. Do we want to go just jump to Pasquale and see if he can set us on the trail for anything?
I don't see why not. I mean,
I agree.
Armitage,
Yeah, let's just
even
do
in
it.
his detest, still goes to him.
right.
So we
And
might
I
as
don't
well
know that
see
it
what he's got to
matters
say.
The order at this
All right.
point either.
Yeah.
So okay.
All right.
Oh.
Where do we find?
Maybe I'll look him up. That might help.
He's also in the back of the other guide under just like the regular and like frequent recurring NPCs.
Our yeah,
Oh, right.
allies, right?
Yeah.
Hey, Uptown Park, U67.
Don't go there. Dead end.
Oh, in the
Yeah,
back of
it's-
this
yeah, it's
thing.
in that.
Okay. Pasquale. L4.
L4.
Pasquale Fenton.
Is that with a PH or an F?
F.
Okay.
Important things.
Very, very,
Doesn't
very
matter.
important.
Do we want to find it?
L4.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Way
Okay.
down here.
All right.
On
L4.
the other side of the tracks.
Big ol' entry.
Lots of notes.
For as many times as you've seen the interior of Pasquale Fenton's home, it never fails to disturb and surprise you. Each cabinet and shelf overflows with curios from long-forgotten civilizations. Most
Curio.
of these trinkets are obviously counterfeit, but a few seem unnervingly genuine. Pasquale points you to an old soft chair that exhales dust as you sit. Man, my allergies are kicking
Well,
up.
maybe if he had some violets like Armitage,
Right,
this wouldn't
clean
happen.
the air.
Did Armitage send you? He finally admitted that old Fenton might just know a thing or two. Behold, all things are possible. Pasquale laughed sarcastically. I've forgotten more about the unseen world than that little mouse will ever know. I'm
Wow.
surprised you have so long avoided becoming my student.
What a cocky
Now tell
dick.
me, how may I help you? Given Pasquale's fascination with the grotesque, you don't spare any of the details of the watchman's death. After you finish the story, the old occultist thinks silently. Tricky, he eventually concludes. There's a cult in the Orient that ritually skins their victims. If they're making an incursion into the Western world, well, I dread to consider what that could mean. Some Turkish immigrants get together for chess at the desolate highway cafe.
Whoa, interesting.
It might be worth asking them about the Brothers of the Skin.
What?
That's
The
original.
Brothers of the Skin? That is...
You finish taking notes.
Suggestive.
Very suggestive.
You finish taking notes and are about to leave when Pasquale stops you. However, that doesn't take into account the loss of blood, nor the susceptibility of Armitage's primitive magical warding. Those elements suggest a vampire.
What? Yes! Yes!
You
We're
stare
killing
at Pasquale,
Dracula.
wondering if he's using you to tease Armitage. A vampire? Like in the movies? Exactly. It drinks blood and it fears religious symbols, as well as basic protections like garlic and silver. By the way, did you see the vampire film at the Telenews? The projectionist there is probably well informed on the subject. Pasquale strokes his chin. I can't imagine why a vampire would remove a victim's skin. This guy's trolling us.
What a...
I suppose that's all I can tell you. Good luck.
Okay.
So we got brothers of the
Brothers
skin.
of the skin. Yeah.
And so that was our third.
Yep.
Okay.
And that was at the Desolate Highway Cafe.
Well, I think it's better than
Than the
talking to the
Telenews.
freaking projectionist at the Telenews.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You never know. You never know what you see in those
Well,
theaters.
sure, you're up there. You
know?
can watch people. Maybe
Yeah.
they're having secret meetings there, and we don't even.
Yeah, I mean,
know,
it
but
could be like...
I agree. Let's go to the Desolate Highway Cafe,
Maybe.
unless we.
Well, what other...
I'm not finding movie times here in the.
Yeah. So we've done the
or-
Capco.
Yeah. Okay.
So we have... What do we have left that we haven't touched?
Sebastian Lyman, Silver Twilight,
Hoppins.
Hoppins, The Desolate Highway, Brothers of the Skin, or the Telenews.
So, Turkish immigrants.
Okay.
Gosh, I don't know.
Desolate Highway. It sounds ominous, doesn't it?
It sounds-
Yeah. Also, sounds like a red herring.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit, but
Right. Well, I'm Sebastian Lyman.
What's the
And the
teletheater called?
silver-
Telenews? Or
Telenews. Where is it?
I don't know where that would be. Let's
These
fi-
are the options.
Okay, cool. I don't know where.
And Pasquale is a cocky son bitch.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, but
He
you know.
reminds me of somebody I know.
Are you looking in the mirror when you think of
He
this
reminds
person?
me of somebody I am.
Nicest asshole I know.
I'm
Right
gonna
there.
stay out of this one. The speakeasy, private companies. Come on, give me a beat here, people.
Good point though. Vampires don't skin things. So is it a team of people?
I can't figure. I don't know if the vampire comment was a ruse.
Telenews Cinema is D12, and what was the Desolate Highway?
Desolate Highway.
So D12's right in the neighborhood. Of
Well, we're down there now, but not the travel time.
no, but I
matters,
mean in the neighborhood of where the guy got killed and stuff.
You would think that the Desolate Highway Cafe would be under restaurants. Not so much.
Wait, where is the library? The library's at the university.
Yep.
Yeah, it's a university library.
No, it's the Orne Library.
Orne Library is C23.
We're up here. Oh, I thought. Okay, fine.
C23. Okay.
Oh, people keep getting killed by that one
Yeah,
house.
that Miskatonic University is.
Okay, well. this
Desolate
is-
Highway Cafe is N29.
Okay.
All right. I mean, so that sounds like the most legit lead, but is that
Yeah.
are we?
I'm fine with going there.
Honestly, the vampire no blood thing, we could get that. The other way you could get no blood is by fucking peeling off your skin, and all your blood, has a tendency to seep out at that point. So
All right.
Yeah, that's true.
Let's go to the Desolate Highway.
And
mean-
29. This is sure to be disappointing.
This is
Please
just
give
this,
us your real opinion.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
Oh, yeah, shit.
several immigrants from various African and Middle Eastern nations are here drinking coffee, playing chess, and engaging in lively debates.
Okay.
Your discussion with them doesn't reveal anything that contributes to your investigation.
Son of a bitch!
Wow.
The ultimate red herring.
All right.
Okay, so we can cross that puppy off the list.
Yeah.
As well as the Brothers of the Skin.
Well,
'cause that
maybe
was
not.
another-
I mean, that could be at the teletheater.
Shit. BS stands for oh shit.
So,
Okay.
other brilliant suggestions.
I say we go to the teletheater.
Telenews.
Yeah.
All right, let's
Okay.
see what happens.
That's D12.
It seemed just like such a random thing to drop in.
Yeah, but he's got a perspective. He could see if people were,
Yeah.
different groups
biting
of people
each
were
other,
coming to
flaying
together.
people.
I was gonna say,
D12.
biting's pretty normal when you go
Yes.
to a movie, isn't it?
The projectionist at Telenews is more than happy to talk to you about his favorite movie, Nosferatu. I was thrilled each time I showed it. I've become a regular vampire expert in the last few months. Tell me everything, you tell him.
That he learned from the movie?
A vampire is undead, dead but also not dead. Neat, huh? It survives by drinking the blood of humans. This grants it unnatural strength and speed. Oh, and it casts no reflection, and it can't cross running water. It can control nocturnal beasts and transform itself into a bat or a wolf
What?
or a mist.
What?
What will kill it, you ask? A stake through the heart?
Who knows?
He sees how serious you are about his description of a vampire. It's just a movie, right?
Do we
You
say that
stare
or
at
does
him
he?
blankly. Well, it depends on what lore you follow. However, I think they all have one thing in common. Something that will kill them for good. Cutting off the head is the only way to be sure. You read Bram Stoker? The freaking end.
Okay,
What?
this guy's an idiot.
So like I said, we went and talked to a projectionist about vampire movies.
Right.
Hey, well,
Day 2 has been prosperous as fuck.
Yeah.
Maybe we should
Hey,
go to
listen,
the
we had
bar
good
again.
coffee. We had good coffee at the Desolate Highway
Highway
Inn.
Spoke
Cafe.
to a local cinephile.
Yeah.
All right.
And you don't know. Hey, maybe we're going to have to kill a vampire, and now we know how to properly do it. According to the movies.
There is a sweet illustration in here of a vampire getting staked, right next to that entry.
But wasn't it saying a head cut off?
Yes.
Amateurs.
Well, I'm just saying
Amateurs.
the drawing.
The drawing.
Is
The
a
drawing.
vampire
It's
getting
very
Well, yeah, 'cause when you
Bostonish.
stab them with the
Where are we going now?
stake, it just incapacitates them. If you pull the stake out, then they live again.
Okay, so we haven't checked with Inspector Garrison
I
yet.
feel like this isn't the April 1st investigation. Okay,
No,
it's
it's 8.
All right.
So we haven't talked with fucking
gonna
Inspector
read this
Garrison.
again.
Like every time I just think of South Park, right? Who's Sebastian?
Sebastian
Lyman,
Lyman.
he's the
the-
cult, the
the
Silver Twilight
Silver
cult
Twilight guy.
leader.
Interesting. I wonder if the cult is in the phone book. Oh my God,
Oh,
it
yeah.
is. L18.
Yeah, we've been there.
The cult?
We actually went to the cult's headquarters
Yeah.
before.
Yeah.
I remember
Okay,
that.
here's
Yeah,
the question.
We had an inside man there who was like, "Go away."
I'm gonna read you this article
Okay.
real quick. Men wanted for hazardous journey, small wages, bitter cold, long months of complete darkness, constant danger, safe return doubtful. Honor and recognition in case of success. Ernest Shackleton, staying at Rennie's boarding house all month.
They're getting ready to take an icebreaker to the North Pole to find the Mountains of Madness.
Okay. Well, I was just looking for new names.
Okay, so Sebastian Lyman.
All right.
I think.
Okay.
Hold on. Who was the name in that one?
Ernest Shackleton.
Shackleton.
My hunch is that's a something for a future one.
Yeah. How do you spell Shackleton?
SHACK.
It's not even in the book.
Okay.
Okay.
Rennie's boarding house is where he's
Oh,
staying.
okay.
He is not a.
That is F16 in case we do want to
Citizen.
explore that.
I think we go to the Silver Twilight.
Okay, that's L18.
L18. Other
From the
thoughts?
Miskatonic.
Lyman. Okay, Lyman is L18 too, so that kills two birds with one stone.
Oh, okay.
Like he's
Right.
just at the lodge.
hanging out there.
Want to do it?
We're gonna go see Lyman.
I'm asking.
Yeah, let's go
Yeah.
for it.
All
Let's see
right.
what happens.
We know he's into this shit, so.
All right.
We know he's into this freaking crazy shit. Vampires, skinny people.
L18. Stepping into Sebastian Lyman's living room, you seem to have interrupted a conversation between Lyman and two sinister-looking men seated across from him. He waits for you to join him by the fireplace. I don't have much time to speak to you, I'm afraid, but I have an answer to your question. He points to the portrait of a dour-faced man that hangs above the mantel. You're wondering about the identity of this man.
What?
You've never given the portrait any thought, and certainly have never asked Sebastian about it, but you play along. I was.
So we're just fucking with him now?
I think he might be hiding something from the other two men.
Yeah.
And bringing
He
your
was a
attention to it.
Scotsman from the clan McNaught. Of course, the knot has turned to night these days, Lyman smiles inscrutably. Ah, you say. He obviously can't talk directly.
Yeah.
I'm afraid I must return to my current business. You should find me later. Lyman winks. We can speak again back at French Hill. And remember to bring that 64 Chateau Lafitte Rothschild you've been promising me. Got it? The 64.
Interesting. Maybe that's one of the cards.
You nod, but you're not sure his meaning. Lyman must want to meet with you in a more private place.
Wait, what was it? The 64?
64 Chateau Lafitte Rothschild.
What? That's cool. So that's a clue for somewhere else,
Well,
right?
He says we can speak again back at French Hill.
French Hill.
French Hill.
And then he also gave us the name of somebody, the McKnight.
Yes.
And
A Scotsman from the clan McKnight. Knight, K-N-I-G-H-T.
French Hill Transformer Station?
Well, I mean, yeah,
Sure.
could be.
I mean, that's F-23.
So look up Rothschild.
Okay.
I don't know that that's relevant at all. I feel like the knight is more. Why would he point that guy out? If he was going to say, hey, meet me later
yeah,
so we
I
can
agree.
talk at French Hill, make sure to bring that. He's just making it like, hey, you're supposed to bring
Well,
that to me. It's
so-
a reason for you to show up.
Or do we need...
Oh, I thought the bottle of wine was some kind of code. But I could be completely
Well, I'm not
wrong.
sure how you
Let's
would-
look up Rothschild and then let's look up McKnight.
How do you spell Rothschild?
R-O-T-H-S child.
Not in here.
Okay. Is there a Chateau Lafitte? 64. It's got to be this.
The 64 is
Okay,
something.
wait. What are our 64 options on the map? Are there any 64s in any of the districts?
I'm
The
sure.
U64. Does anything else go up to 64?
I mean, I'm sure there's a lot of them, but...
Yeah, there's a F64.
I don't think it's important. I think that's his way of getting you to go there. Why would he point out the guy's picture and tell you that story about him? That's got to be important.
Yeah, I mean, I don't even think the McKnight was the guy's real name. So can you look up McKnight?
Yep. So, I'm just looking at the places and seeing if there's anything with the 64 in them. And it doesn't look like it. Like actual... like restaurants and whatnot.
Sure.
But none
There's
of them
no
have a
wineries.
64. Okay, so McKnight.
Yeah. MC.
M-A-C.
M-A-C?
M-A-C?
At least
Well-
the spelling of how he said it.
M-A-C.
I have a
Okay.
Mick, MC
Okay,
night.
well, maybe it is.
Yeah,
So-
F64.
Oh, well, there you go.
Told you.
Well, the 64.
Hey, we were
were
right
both
about the
right.
64. It was a group effort.
Okay. I like it.
All right, so
we're going there?
Then we go to F64,
Okay.
which is
Yeah, we'll go to him, the 64 first, then we meet up with what's his name?
at
Yeah.
the what?
French Hill.
The French Hill.
All right, so the morning of day 3, we're gonna roll over to F64. All right, F64. Come in quickly, Lyman implores you. So he's here.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Once you're inside, he closes the door and locks it. So this is the next morning. I'm glad you took my meaning. Miss is currently out of town, and I needed a way to speak to you without being observed. Lyman takes a cautious glance out the curtained window. Right now, every lodge member is under extreme scrutiny. Satisfied that you aren't being observed, he sits down. First of all, the Orn wasn't the only library this intruder tried to break into last night. Before going to Miskatonic, this would-be thief visited the lodge's private library and was similarly turned back by our protections. Only members of the Order know the location of this library.
What?
You have a traitor in your ranks, you ask? Lyman smiles grimly. Our oaths of loyalty are very, shall we say, compelling. I cannot imagine any of our living members betraying the secret.
The living members.
Could someone
'Cause this
who's
is a
supposedly
vampire.
dead betray you? Someone dead did betray us, he responds. He wasn't dead at the time, however. In 1793, Jedediah Cahill's son snuck into that big empty house across from the old wooded graveyard.
Fucking Jedediah.
People call it the Unnameable. At any rate, it left the boy catatonic. The father was desperate to save his son. He joined our order, hoping to find a way to undo the damage. He stole an ancient, very powerful book from our library, thinking he could use it to preserve his son's life. I suppose it didn't work. You recall Armitage's words telling the watchman's parents about their son's death. Worse, says Lyman. When the abomination was discovered, Cahill was expelled from the order, and the book was moved to a different city. In the wake of Jedediah's mistake, 8 people were found dead, flayed and bloodless.
What?
Blamed for these murders, he was burned at the stake. You can see Lyman getting nervous, but you have more questions before you leave.
So the whole order knew about this,
Sounds like it.
and whatever he summoned is the creature that's flaying everybody.
Correct. What is in the book that's so dangerous? Lyman puts his finger next to his mouth, indicating a secret he can't tell. I can say it's an earlier version of a text Armitage has in his library.
It's an Necronomicon!
It makes sense that this thing would go to where our copy used to be first. It's a somewhat addictive text. Once a person of a particular obsessive temperament has been exposed to the book, he'll keep trying to regain it. Also, if he can't get the original, he'll make do with what he can. He may try to copy the text on the same medium as the original, human skin.
Oh,
It is the Necronomicon,
yeah.
but he'll never let it go. What happened to the son? Lyman shrugs. Noah, at the time, that wasn't the Order's concern. Now I'm hoping you can tell me. I need to leave now. I'll exit out the back door. Wait 10 minutes and then leave the way you came in. Take requirement cards 1 and 2.
Oh, cool.
So we have 2 pieces of knowledge that will allow us to go deeper somewhere else.
That is 7 and a
That is-
6.
Okay.
He maths real good.
I didn't even look. I took the 2 cards at the bottom of the deck.
You just passed the 2.
I was looking for 1 first. It said 1 and 2, not 2 and 1.
What does it matter?
We have special members
Yeah.
on our team.
I didn't say it.
I'm reading real good.
I didn't. I didn't say a word.
All right. Should we go back to the library?
The library.
Well,
Well-
and it's not that library; it's the other library.
So, do we think now that we've met, what's his name? Is French Hill off the board? Like, is there any point of going there?
I don't think there is.
I don't think so. Yeah.
I mean, that could be like one of our last, like,
So
like if we have a
that
throwaway
guy's
day or
Right.
something. Right?
dead. Now they had it in their so they had it in their library. Other
Well-
libraries have been getting
But I'm wondering if there's any point to returning to the Orn Library now. where we know this text is. We don't know where that other library is. Something tells me we won't find
Right,
the secret
that's
library.
Right.
just for them.
Wait, was it the Muscatonic Library?
Well, he said that they went to the Miskatonic and then the other. So.
No, yeah, the Miskatonic was the Orne Library was the one that got broke into.
Okay.
And that is the okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean we have.
So
we still have a lot of time left.
Are there any Cahills? Cahill.
Yeah, what happened to this Noah kid?
And then then there's
Wait. What's the CA what?
Cahill. CA Hill.
Yeah.
CA what?
Hill.
Oh, okay. CA no.
Okay. And then he also mentions the big empty house across from the old wooden graveyard.
Right.
People call it the Unnameable.
The Unnameable, yeah.
I mean, this was a long time ago, so I don't know if any of that matters. But the Orne Library wasn't the only library this intruder tried to break into last
The
night.
Unnameable House, M3.
Okay, so, well, it could have returned there.
Yeah. I mean, it's a spot that we can go
M3,
to.
I
Where's M3?
kind of like that idea.
Here?
Yeah. Back across the river.
Oh,
Where-
yeah.
Where was the... Oh,
Hangman's Hill, old wooded graveyard.
right.
Which we know shit likes to hang out in these places.
Where's the Orne Library itself? That's...
C-23.
It's right around the corner.
Yeah.
Yeah, or the
Ah,
Cahills.
super-
Figure out what happened to Noah, because he probably can't talk, but what if he can draw or something?
So where do we think the son is?
We don't know.
In the Unnameable House?
I'm wondering if he went back to that house.
I say we go
Okay.
visit it. I think
Little
it's kind of
creepy
cool.
house.
Yeah.
Alright.
So M3?
Yeah, M3. I think that's a cool... Someplace neat to visit.
Yeah, of course. It could be like when we went to the freaking park the last time. We got attacked by monsters. And
Yeah.
we were penalized for it.
Were we penalized for it?
Yes.
Okay.
M3.
But that gave us like the ultimate clue at the end of the game. Like, what were you
Yeah.
attacked by, right?
Yeah.
Ish?
No, we didn't know exactly what we were attacked by. Dark Young did not come from that encounter. Like
Oh,
knowing
interesting.
what they
Okay.
were. We just encountered them, and the horror of it set us back.
Sure.
Right.
Like you do.
All right, M3. The large house known as the Unnameable has always filled those who see it with a sense of seething dread. The window panes have all been shattered and never replaced.
Of course.
Uninhabited for more than 200 years, the property officially belongs to the city of Arkham, but there is little done in the way of caretaking. The front door is locked, and you know that Armitage would not want you to get caught trespassing. If you arrive at the Unnameable during the morning or afternoon and
Okay.
have requirement card 3,
Oh!
we do not,
Damn it!
proceed to supplemental encounter on page 30. If you arrive at the Unnameable during the evening, we did not. Proceed to supplemental encounter on page 30 and read entry 5 instead of 4.
Oh,
We came
But
out
you
with
don't.
wrong
But you don't
damn
have to
time of
have
day.
3.
Yeah.
Card 3, but that's probably where you get killed at night. Coming there at
Probably,
night is
'cause
not
you
a
Yeah,
good
shouldn't
it's,
have
idea.
it's
been
not the
there.
best plan of
Yeah.
action.
All right. Okay. So we're there
Okay,
in the
So where do we
afternoon.
get the third card, right? That's interesting.
Anyways,
So what
that
else
was
do we
it.
have to visit?
Nothing.
I mean, we
Damn
can
it.
go to the Orne Library.
We can go to French Hill too. Yeah. Oh yeah. We go check back at the library, right? With-
Right, because now we have other information knowing that it's looking for a book.
But did you
we
read
know
the Orne
that it's
Library
not
before?
there.
No, that's where we started the investigation there.
Oh, but we never
But
went
haven't
there. Yeah.
visited there. What are you thinking?
Okay.
Well, what are your thoughts?
Yeah. Let's
Well,
piece through this.
so I'm curious about. He was talking about the book was that if the creature can't get to the book it wants to get to, it will go for a copy of
So
it.
the copy is the one at the Orne Library.
Is that one?
Yeah.
Okay, so the other one got shipped away, and the other one's in some other library we can't get to.
Yeah, the Silver Twilight.
All right.
So yeah, let's
Let us in.
That's
let's
secret.
not good. Now we haven't gone after the Cahills.
We didn't find a Cahill.
yeah.
We didn't find a Cahill. Okay.
We haven't talked to Hoppin, but I don't know if he really matters.
Yeah, he's not even on here now. Yeah, what would he tell us?
Right.
Anyway? I don't
know.
think that's important.
He's a cabbie. You never know.
Those cabbies, they have some.
Anything else? Any place else that we can go?
I mean, we skipped the inspector.
Yeah, we haven't done the inspector yet.
Or the library.
Inspector Garrison. So
I would say we do the inspector in the library.
let's do library first.
Okay.
I'm
Okay.
feeling like a return to the library, a return to the scene now that we're armed with a little bit more knowledge.
C-23.
Maybe. Just maybe. Good gravy.
Okay.
This is going to kick
Yeah,
our
I
ass.
want to see what happens. Because, he clearly said that they were looking for the copy of the book, right?
All right, C-23.
Mm-hmm.
Before you even ask a question, Amelia Sargent whispers, Professor Armitage told me to keep track of anyone who wanted to get into the restricted collection today. One student came in, Patty McClough.
Ooh.
McClough.
Patty what?
Patty
Okay.
McClough.
McCullough.
McClough. McCullough. McCullough. That's the same Patty McCullough who just got pulled out of her dormitory and dropped off at the sanitarium. Do you think she's the one? She's just a kid. How could she do something so horrible?
Okay. So we go into the sanitarium.
And then C-23A.
Oh.
Armitage's door is locked as usual with a note stating he's not in his office but at his house. On the floor sits a small vase with a single violet, and attached is another note, but this one is by Pasquale Fenton. There may come a time, old friend, when you cease judging me and instead call out for my help. Judge not, lest ye be judged. Pasquale.
Damn.
So Patty McCullough
McCullough.
is now at the
Sanitarium.
sanitarium.
Yeah.
Where's the sanitarium? Because I think
Yeah, I'm trying to find it.
That was nine.
Sanitarium.
oh brother, leave me be.
You can't not sing it, right? SAN does not exist. Okay.
It's gonna be. Is there like hospitals, healthcare?
Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. Hotel, medical facilities, Arkham Sanitarium, D1.
D1.
Yep.
In Independence Square.
Yep.
Shall we?
Yep.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right.
I want to see what she's up to with this.
Okay.
Yeah.
This was likely a good choice because it's a big ass entry. All right. Here we go. An orderly accompanies you to the room where Patsy McCullough is sleeping. Sorry, Patty. not
Patty.
Patsy.
Yeah, you're not Patsy.
I'm like,
Not Patsy.
God damn it, Patsy.
Patty McCullough is sleeping. You note the heavy straps around the frail figure's wrists and ankles that keep her immobile. The orderly explains, it took 4 of us to secure her. She bit and scratched the whole way. Kicked like a mule. I'd keep your distance. She's a student at the university, you ask? I guess there was a side to her that no one knew about. Folks are saying she left in the morning to go meet her grandfather for breakfast. He's got a place over at the Nathaniel Peasley Apartments. But he says she never showed up. Next thing anyone knows, she wants access to the restricted section of the library.
Mm-hmm.
When she gets turned down, she goes back to her room in the western dormitory and starts biting and clawing. Bit a hole through a man's cheek. Did she say anything when you brought her in? Before the orderly can respond to your question, Patty's eyes open. She speaks in raspy staccato whisper. He sees you through me.
Oh, this is very much not a Reinhold. What's the guy from Bram Stoker's Dracula? Not Reinhold, but who does Dracula do the same thing to?
I don't
Remember?
No idea. Do you guys
Not
know?
Rinsler. That's Tron.
The orderly moves forward to intervene, but you motion him to wait. You step cautiously forward. Who sees me? Curse you! Patty lunges upward, but her restraints keep her secured to the bed. Her voice is not that of a young woman. A curse upon you, on your Professor Armitage, and this entire town. Tell him to release the book. Tell him that these deaths will weigh on his soul.
Damn.
She gasps and collapses to the bed. Her voice changes to that of a terrified young woman. Help me! He's in my head! Who? You reach out and take Patty's hand.
Fucking Dracula.
Shivering and struggling for breath, Patty says, Cahill. His name is Cahill. A sudden seizure contorts her muscles.
Kid. Oh, I just got chills.
A sudden seizure contorts her muscles. The orderly races for a doctor while Patty's grip on your hand crushes your fingers. Patty, breathe. Patty, tell me where this Cahill is.
We already know.
Patty tries to speak through clenched teeth. Book. He wants a book. He wants the book. You see the life slowly fading from her eyes. He went home, she coughs. By the time the orderly returns with a doctor, it's too late.
She's dead?
Yeah.
What?
And it says, take requirement card 1.
So
Which we
already have.
But it doesn't help us if we go to a nameable house. So where's home for him?
Well, where was the place that he was? He
Right
was
there
at a
is home
bar
for
or
him.
something, right?
That's Cahill. That's
That's
the
the
home. We went there and
Okay.
What?
That is his home?
I don't think. No. He was staying at like a bar or something, right? Or like a inn?
no, Cahill was the kid from the story.
Noah. He's the Jedediah's son. So
Oh.
Jedediah is the one who conjured the creature,
Yes.
which
Oh,
for all we
okay.
know, it could be his son.
God, why did I thought we had like a... Okay, yeah, never mind.
No, the person staying at the
Wasn't there somebody staying at like one of the inns or taverns or something? And we were like, oh, probably doesn't really matter.
yeah, it started with an R.
Really? I don't have
The
any of
resident.
that.
Really?
No.
I don't know. Okay.
No.
Oh,
well,
Rothschild. Oh, that was
no,
the...
it's-
The creature, earlier version of the text. Then we went to library.
that's the apartment.
No, because this is where I was taking notes about.
Hmm.
But I'll tell you. Let's see. Can we? Oh, we can't go back and read it again, can we?
No, the library wanted us to have... That was the library we were just at, right?
Yeah.
No, we were
Well,
at the library.
we were at the library,
and
we
then
went to the sanitarium.
Sanitarium, okay.
We were at the sanitarium.
Ah, God, what else is the... what have we not visited just yet?
Well,
We've got to go find the kid, but we already went to the house, and the house told us if we went in the evening to do this card, and then if we went in the morning to do a different card.
And we didn't have the cards, because it was card 3 that we needed.
Right.
sanitarium. Okay.
So it doesn't matter. We don't go
have,
there
We
now.
have 5 more moves.
Okay.
We don't
So-
have card 3. But why did we went to 2 different places that gave
called
us
for
card 1.
Do you want to go to Inspector Garrison now?
I want to go to the internet
No.
For what?
to see if we were supposed to get card 2 and 3 and
Oh,
like,
okay.
The same thing with that park, right? It was like riddled with
very
typos.
possible. All right.
So
Stop fighting you, kicking and
I'm not trying to cheat at all. I definitely don't want to. So this investigation is called what? Flesh and Blood.
Sanitarium.
So
French. So
Okay,
there's
so
French Hill.
she didn't make it supposedly to her meet with her grandfather, who lives at the Nathaniel Peasley Apartments.
Okay, let me see if I can find those things.
And then where's the university?
I got the Nathaniel Wingate Peasley. That must be it.
Yeah.
M67. What was the other one?
Just the university. So, yeah. So where the hell is home for Noah?
right, we were
That
already
is
there,
home.
right?
Okay.
Like
So that clue doesn't go anywhere then.
There's the school of positive thinking.
Nice. Because I
Let's
feel like
see.
that's all she really gave us. Besides, she got possessed
Mm-hmm.
by Cahill or by the creature. We're supposed to
She
try
got
to find
possessed
him.
by Cahill, right?
Right. Okay. Right.
And was it the father or the son?
Good question.
Okay, so there's errata. Ooh, let's see. Mythos Tales.
Good question.
Hmm.
Oh, right, because what if Noah's totally innocent? He's just a vegetable, but it's actually Jedediah that transmuted into this creature.
Right.
Oh no, he can't. They burn Jedediah at the stake.
Oh.
Yeah. didn't
Well,
they? Yeah.
I believe so, yes.
I mean, that could have did something.
It still could have transmuted him.
I'll go to
Interesting.
PDF.
Do we want to try one of the other two places that we haven't gone?
So you're right. There is somebody staying at an inn or something. It started with an R. So looking
Jesus.
under hotels,
Yeah.
The inn started at an R?
it started with the letter R.
You didn't find anything on the. Okay.
No.
Should probably stop
There
looking.
is nothing.
Can I take a look? Maybe something will ring a bell.
Hmm?
Can I take a look?
Oh, yeah.
Let's see, hotels.
Oh, look under restaurants too, maybe. I can't remember what it said, but I just remember we were saying like, oh, he's at the inn, but that probably doesn't matter.
And we already went to the desolate highway.
Rennie's boarding house.
Oh.
Yeah. Yes,
Oh,
that's
that's
it.
from here.
F-16, yeah.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
that's
Yeah.
that. Okay, I knew
Okay.
there was something.
But what was it for?
Oh, it's Shackleton, right? It's the guy that leads the expedition to the North Pole.
Sure.
But we don't know. That doesn't say it's the North
it just
Pole.
doesn't.
I don't
To
know.
me, it doesn't seem to jive right.
Safe return down for honor and recognition. Ernest Shackleton is staying at Rennie's boarding house all month.
And we have requirement cards 1 and 2.
Maybe he has something that we need. Because he's an explorer, right?
Maybe.
I say we hit Inspector Garrison.
Yeah, we got his name from
Armitage, right?
Armitage, so
Mm,
Garrison's going to be listed in the contacts, I think.
you would think so. But totally not. Also, Dr. Vincent Stutton is a trauma surgeon and chief pathologist at St. Mary's Teaching Hospital. If any of your investigations involve injuries or victims, he's the man to visit. Just food for thought. We could always check in with him and see.
Where's
So, okay, so we're trying to figure out what the creature is, motivations, intentions, and how to stop it. We
Yes.
know. So, we know that it's trying to get the book, but we don't know why it wants the skin. Oh, because it's trying to write
It's
down
try-
the
it's trying,
skin.
Yes, it's trying to make a copy of the
New
Necronomicon.
version. So, what else does it need to be able to do that?
Well,
Skin.
skin, blood, and then it needs to
Know what the words are.
know what the words are. Yeah,
so,
it has to have a copy
how
to.
does it.
D85 is Inspector Garrison,
D85.
I believe, because it's not on the... Unless he's in the police station.
Is that his house?
I don't know, it just says Garrison is D85.
He's not. He's not in here.
No, check it out.
Interesting.
School,
thought he
store,
was,
clubs, no. University,
Yeah.
no.
Inspector Morris Garrison, Arkham
the
Police
hell? Did
Station,
I just-
D32.
Derp.
It's bolded.
Yeah.
So D32.
I can read the wells.
I'm gonna try and go to the police.
Well, and that's good. I just have one question. How did Patty get? How did she get possessed by Cahill?
It might
Oh
not.
God, where did it say she was? She tried to go to her
She
grandfather's
was at
apartment.
she was at the university, and she
Mhm.
was supposed to go meet her grandfather, but she never made it. And then
He says she never made it.
he
Yeah,
says
she
never
could have
made
made
it.
it.
He's old. Maybe he's
And
a
then
creepy old
she
man.
went to try to get restricted access, right? And then she didn't get it, and then she went back to the university and chewed off some guy's face.
Right, because that's what you normally do.
So I feel like we're maybe leaving.
Sounds like my
something.
normal possession nights.
you want to go check out
So
creepy
either
old man at the?
Peasley Apartments
Okay.
or
I'm down with Peasley Apartment.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
can go to
'cause
Peasley
I feel like
Apartments.
something
They
happened
are. I
between
think I
when she left.
did I
Garrison
mention
feels like a big step
M
back.
M67.
M67?
M
Okay.
Garrison does feel like a step back. I think.
I don't know.
Yeah.
We said that about Pasquale last time,
I
and we got
know.
shit on for it. So that's
Okay,
the
well,
thing.
you
Look, we
guys
got a lot of
already had
clues,
your
right? We got
Batman,
what?
so-
How many more days left? We
All
got
right, so
or
we're
4
here.
more.
We're moving to here now.
Okay, so we have 4 more places we can go after this.
Here we go. It's a very short entry.
Great.
It's a very interesting one
Okay.
because it says
You get
if
skinned
you arrive
alive.
at this location during the morning or afternoon,
Yep.
proceed to a supplemental encounter on page 30 and read entry 10.
Oh,
11.
interesting.
No, 10. That's,
Oh,
that's
whoops.
for night. Right?
Okay, none of us can read today.
No, it's
Congratulations,
okay.
everyone.
I can.
Nah, ish. Okay,
What
cool.
a bunch of... Go to page 30 and read entry 10. Okay. Well, it's not on page 30.
Well, it got you to the section.
Yeah. All right. So 10. The tenants of the Nathaniel Wingate Peasley Apartments tend to be older, and according to the landlord, they are prone to complain about problems that only exist in their imagination.
Okay.
They're deaf as posts, but they tell me they hear noises all through the night, and of course, it's way too cold for them. There is quite a chill, you point out. To you, it seems even colder in here than it is outside in the rain. That's just recently, he tells you. I need to take a look at the furnace, but this rain has made the door to the basement swell up, and I can't get the thing open. The landlord shows you the door. I'm going to assume there's supposed to be a
Who
the
can
in
read
there.
well? Yeah.
Okay. Shows you door. He means yes, I can read great. The writing.
That's legit.
But they can't print well. That's
yes,
the
I'm
thing,
I
right?
will try to improv better.
Yes,
In order to improve
improv.
upon the experience. The
Improv.
landlord shows you the door. He means, and you make several unsuccessful attempts to force it open. You
Okay.
need a crowbar to get to get to the basement. You ask, "How old is this building?" Coming up on 50 years, I reckon. I've
That's
been
it?
here 20, and some of these old timers remember before it was here. They say it's built on top of the foundation of an older house, but you know, these folks sometimes remember things a little funny, so take it with a grain of salt.
Okay. Did that give us any information?
It did. But sort of.
Right.
The information that it gave us was that there's a couple different places that would be more interesting to visit at night,
Right.
of which we only have one.
Oh, right. So we have the unnameable house, could be one, where, we all die.
And then this place. Because they both said, if night, then.
Well, and they hear noises all night, so we
Right.
already know that there's shit going down here.
So we
Interesting.
Why is it so cold? Like,
because
that's
there's
usually
a vampire.
spirit.
I think we may be dealing with a vampire.
Yeah,
Which is great.
yeah.
So, where do we go now? This is an afternoon
We
check,
have an
right?
afternoon to kill
Okay.
before we go somewhere at night.
Ah, so cool. Okay, so do we have any other places that we need to go?
I mean,
We
like,
haven't gone to French Hill.
I'd just be like,
But I think we
yo,
already
let's go
talked-
get a crowbar. Right? Where's the
Let's just-
hardware store?
Yeah. Where's Arkham Hardware
Jesus.
No shit.
when you need it,
Is
right?
there one in there? That'd be funny.
That would actually be hilarious. Utilities, no. Warehouses, no. Stores. There's a blacksmith.
No, I don't think that-
Could potentially give us a. There's a general store, gift shop. Wouldn't be in an apothecary.
Well, it'd be in a general
So maybe this
store.
afternoon we should just go grab lunch.
At whatchamacallit Hill. French Hill or whatever?
French Hill. Well, that
Or-
creepy place with the Turkish people didn't
I mean,
do
the
us any
only other place is the university. I wonder, does the university have a copy of the book or
good. But I
something?
mean, the university is everything with a U.
Yeah.
Oh,
Right,
okay.
like it's
Okay,
the-
too general.
yeah.
Got it.
So we have
And we don't know
Inspector
his name.
French Hill. Did we go to that bar?
So we did.
Yeah, I can't remember.
So we haven't gone to the old wooded graveyard.
Was there any point to
Oh,
it?
what? yeah,
the
something.
thing,
It was mentioned.
it
in
was only
something.
referenced as the house across from it.
Right.
So it might not
Yeah.
be
Yeah, might not-
But
worth it.
could they be doing something?
All right,
out
so we
there?
could also go
Maybe we
see
discover
Armitage
them.
at his home.
Oh, okay, yeah, we could. And does
He
that
always
that doesn't
says
cost
he's
us
home, but he's not home.
when we visit Armitage? It doesn't cost us a movement, right? Or does it?
I think it does, but
don't
I thought there
know.
was one way that it's not going to cost us.
It's not going to cost us.
cost us.
Is that like a cost us? He's touching me.
Yeah, no, I guess not. Anyways,
all right.
we could visit him.
Or do we want to go talk to the inspector?
Yeah, it's afternoon, so we got some choices, right? Let's see what the Let's see if the inspector has anything for us,
All
like
right.
maybe card 3 or something.
So where's he at?
D32. Because this is the same thing that happened last time, where like,
Yeah.
we just said, "Oh, it can't." The guy probably doesn't have anything, and maybe he does.
Well, and we also haven't checked out this Arlo Hoppin.
But we did go to the cab company, didn't
Oh,
we?
we get. Oh,
I mean,
he's
he's at the
dispatcher.
cab
Never
company,
mind.
yeah.
Okay.
And we went there.
Yeah.
Inspector Garrison looks like he hasn't slept. Something's driving this city nuts. People are
Okay.
getting into fistfights and animals are attacking folks.
What?
But this body at the library, that's just beyond bizarre. Maybe you and Armitage are used to this sort of thing, but every time I close my eyes now, I see that crime scene. What exactly do you keep in that library? Well, why don't you read the newspaper, jackass, because apparently they put it in there.
Yeah, literally in the newspaper.
He passes you a folder. Inside are photographs of the body. Your mind reels at the aberrant image. There wasn't much physical evidence, but Corbett has what we could find. We've already been to Corbett. I'll tell you what my instinct says, though. We're going to be seeing more bodies like this, and you can't get away with that sort of work during the day. And if there's something rancid in this city going on at night, you can be sure that William Coffin knows about it.
Ooh.
You might want to speak to him.
Coffin?
Garrison looks at you dead in the eye. And for
This
pity's
guy?
sake,
Oh.
be careful at night. This killer is brutal.
Yeah.
So
we-
don't go to the house.
I know, I was like, oh
Don't
good,
go to
now
the house.
maybe we shouldn't go.
So William Coffin is at the Fleetwood,
Fleetwood
Diner,
Diner.
D2. So do we want to go to him now? Well, we have one
So
evening,
This is our
Ben.
only evening.
Okay.
Do wanna
But
do
we want to be
something-
careful and not
I
get
know,
dead.
now I'm like, maybe we don't go to those places. where
Or
it's
maybe
like,
we just risk it. I mean, that's the call, right?
well,
I
they're
love
enter-
it.
they're
I freaking love it.
entertaining, But they could cost us at the end.
Right.
I mean, we're gonna burn through the next 2 days. The morning. I mean, we're gonna use those.
Well, and here's the thing.
but-
What would
but-
we
but
get
look,
from
'cause
that?
we still have
would
Coffin
know
to go
what-
to.
But what if
We know what they're
Okay,
doing.
we went to where, and it asked us for card 3.
Oh, Jesus.
Where is the place we could revisit?
The house.
The house
Okay.
needed card 3, right? Yeah.
But we don't have card
So if
3.
there's
So it
But
won't
the house
matter.
needed card 3 in the afternoon, not at night,
Maybe
or
card
morning or afternoon.
Maybe card 3 is with Coffin,
Yeah.
and then we've got. I don't know.
Or do we want to go to that other place at night? The
The
friggin'
apartment complex.
Yeah,
that we
the
were just
goddamn
at?
vampire coven that runs an apartment
Oh.
complex, because that's what vampires do now.
I think either one is a bad move, and we should totally do it.
Yeah, I love it.
boy.
Let's just do it. Let's go to one of them.
It's good storytelling.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Where you want to go?
Fuck me.
Back to. I think we should go back to the
Wait.
apartment.
Sh-
Okay.
No. I don't think we should go back to the apartment. unless the kid lived in the apartment or Jedediah lived in the apartment, because
Okay.
we're still trying to figure out.
No,
She
the-
said that he went home, so if we go to the home and catch them doing something, maybe we will catch the.
Yeah, but the girl that went crazy went to that apartment
Oh, she did.
before she went crazy and tried
Okay.
to.
All right. Fine. Let's go to the apartment.
I mean, it's.
Or do we get? Is there? I mean, we think
But
the
she
unnameable
went-
home is going to kill us at night, right?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Oh,
That's
wait,
that's
wait,
the best
wait.
part.
When did this happen? This happened in 1793. He said that apartment complex was built on another house that had been there, and it's only been there for 50 years, which means home could be where Noah is at.
Okay, I like that.
Okay, so we go back to the apartment.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, and that was what?
M67?
M67. I think it's just going to tell me to go to.
Different page.
Yeah, so now we read entry 11.
Okay.
You're all dead. Enjoy. It's been fun. It's been real. You're dead.
Second
The front door of the Nathaniel Wingate Peasley apartment is wide open.
Awesome.
You enter without hesitation because you're a reckless idiot.
Followed by two
I
other
mean,
reckless
as if the door was left open for you. A quiet voice beckons from down the hall. Here. As you proceed, you see the door to the basement standing open.
What?
Stepping through the doorway, you find the lights don't work and your flashlight's battery has died.
Of course.
Undaunted,
Fucking typical.
you continue. You walk down the steps in pitch blackness, unafraid. With each step down, the darkness thickens. Here, calls the voice again, beckoning you further into the basement. Soon you're in a vast, empty well of shadows. Everything fades.
What?
Do you pass out?
You hear distant sounds. It's a familiar voice. You recognize Professor Armitage shouting your name.
Oh.
What?
There is a sudden sharp pain, and you find yourself on the floor of Armitage's office among the shards of a broken vase. I apologize, my friend, but you seem to have been in the thrall of a malicious force calling you into that basement. If I hadn't taken action, I fear
What?
we may not
Totally
have seen you
smash
again.
us on the head.
As you sit up, your head throbs with pain. Sunlight pours into the office through the window. You groan, knowing that precious hours have been lost.
Ah. Shit.
Advance the time tracker one additional space to account for the delay as you recover
Motherfuck.
from your injury.
Ah, come
So
on.
that was night, and we go boom.
So we
there.
got one
So we've
spot
got
left
one
to
spot
go.
left to go.
We have to talk to Coffin.
Yeah, let's go to Coffin and see what he has to say.
I mean, don't we?
Ah, shit. If he has card 3, we can't do anything about it.
Do we get this space, or do
I
we
don't
have
know.
to stop here?
That's a good question. Let me read the. Let's go to Coffin, and while you're doing that,
All
I'll.
right. Well, where is
D2.
Coffin? D2.
Coffin is D2.
Okay. D2. I kind of figured you'd be reaching out to me, William Coffin. William Coffin tilts his head back as he drains the last of his coffee. I know some people over in Arkham Tenements who tell me there's a girl walking around who's supposed to be dead. The girl's named Ellie Hathaway, and in my experience, people don't pretend to be dead without a reason. A lot of people disappear or do strange things in Arkham, wouldn't you say? Profitable for me, since I am in the information business, and people always need information when things are brewing. Coffin grins, leaning his head back against the wall of the booth. Word is, pages of a forbidden book or something have been replicated. Things are about to get interesting. So we have a name, Ellie Hathaway.
Advancing to the X space on the tracker, you still read the encounter at that location.
Okay.
Okay. This will be the player's last read encounter.
Okay. I don't think we did that last time.
We stopped early last time.
Yeah.
because
Yeah,
there
'cause
was
we
a
thought,
kind of
yeah.
bonus for it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we Ellie Hathaway.
Yeah.
Ellie
Where-
Hathaway.
and she's where?
Miss Hathaway, where are you? Do 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 do.
God, we got no
We
card
got
3. We got card 1 and 2.
God, yeah, where did card 3? Ellie?
Ellie.
There is no
Hathaway.
L. I have
Hathaway.
I have an M Hathaway, a W Hathaway, a T Hathaway. I don't even know how Hitchcock got in between there,
I
but
know some people over in the Arkham tenements who tell me there's a girl walking around.
Well, maybe Arkham Tenement.
Yeah, look up apartments or hotels.
Arkham what?
Tenements.
Trolleys. Arkham Fuel and Coal Company, no. Residential.
Maybe just tenement buildings.
Could be, yeah, tenement buildings.
I don't. What do you think?
I would say that's probably that's probably it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's L14.
Is that what we're going for?
I mean,
Well, it's our last move. So
Alright.
what do we?
I mean,
Why would she be wandering around pretending to be dead?
I don't know.
So
like
that she
we get a
doesn't
new
get
name at the
taken?
next to the last thing.
right?
Right. And what are our goals? We're trying to figure out what the creature is, its motivations and intentions, and how to stop it.
Oh God, we probably should have went to the unnameable house at night because we might
Well,
have.
it's night.
Oh, let's fucking go.
It's about night. But I think that the Ellie thing is also worth investigating.
Yeah, I mean, your call. I think they're both.
Maybe she would. Well,
That's tough. Oh, it's tough. Okay.
well, we already know that there's something creepy in the apartments, and we're not.
I think it's just going to be another case where we get bonked on the head, we
Yeah.
lose another big chunk
Yeah.
of time, and like it's a bad
All right.
thing.
Well, we have no
Alright.
time left to lose, right?
Right.
Let's go
Let's
check
take the
out
let's follow the new thread.
Okay.
Yeah.
New thread.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What'd you say it was? L
14.
Yep.
14.
Yep.
If you arrive at this location during the morning or afternoon, proceed to blah. If you
Supplemental
arrive at
encounters.
this location during the evening, proceed to the supplemental encounter on page 30 and read entry 9.
Something.
Entry 9. Inside the walls of Arkham's tenement buildings, faulty wiring is causing the dim sconces in the hallway to flicker erratically.
Interesting.
You see no one and advance down a long hall. On a table sits a knife with a silver blade. Without thinking, you pick it up. Take requirement card 5.
What?
You proceed to
Doesn't matter.
Ellie Hathaway's room on the first floor near the back of the building. You hear a sickly, wet, tearing noise from within.
Oh, gross.
Bracing yourself to catch your culprit in the act, you push open the door. You are stunned to see only one figure in the room. Despite her pale and ghastly appearance, Ellie Hathaway is seated at her dressing table, very much alert and moving. The flickering lights make it hard to be certain, but you think she isn't casting a corresponding reflection in her mirror. Ellie turns to you and smiles.
Oh my God.
Well, it's about time you found me. There is no reason for you to trust me, but I see what Armitage is up to while you're away. You cannot trust him. Consider yourself warned. She howls as you run out of the house. You run for some time, not able to clear your head. You are still grasping the knife.
She's totally a vampire.
Advance the time tracker one additional space to account for the time lost due to your encounter with the vampire.
So cool.
I don't know if it's cool or annoying.
What? That it's actually a vampire?
Well, it is a vampire. That's cool.
Well, it is a vampire.
The question is, I have no idea if we have learned anything.
Well, we were in the same like kind of state
I know, yeah, like limbo.
at the last game, at the end of the last game too.
Maybe they'll ask what her name was.
Yeah,
da-da-da,
yeah,
stuff
no,
like
totally
that,
not.
All
and
right,
we'll
so did you
get-
write her name down?
Yes.
All right. All right, you ready?
All right,
for-
what are the-
you
what's the
ready-
first
ready for
question?
questions? I'm going to cover up the answers.
We still never got card 3.
No. All right, so
That's
number
too
1.
funny.
What kind of creature killed the night watchman?
The Night Watchman. Yeah, it'd be vampire.
Vampire.
Vampire. What was this creature's name?
Oh.
Ellie Hathaway. No?
We have no
Was
clue.
it her or was it?
Was it the kid?
Did she make the kid a vampire too?
Well, the kid's been dead, or
Yeah, I don't. Maybe the kid's not even. Well, but he's.
Okay, so hold on. Oh Jesus.
No, don't read ahead. Come on, we're answering.
I mean, I was just looking at questions, and
So
I'm like,
is it
Yeah.
her because she's like we know for sure she's a vampire, or was it the Noah guy because he wanted the book?
Oh,
And we know
right.
that whoever the creature was after the book,
so
but we don't know if
creature,
she was.
We know
after-
she's a creature.
Right.
Well, yes, but she's been hanging around this apartment. Has she
maybe
even
she's
been?
just a vampire doing her own vampire things, and she really doesn't, you know. Maybe she doesn't have anything to do with this whole thing. She's just a vampire living in Arkham.
Maybe. But it does say that they've seen her hanging out, like acting like she was dead,
Right.
but publicly.
Weird.
So is it her?
It's even weird
or
for a
is it-
vampire.
But okay, so he doesn't have a body. No, I don't think he has a body.
I think
does he?
she's the.
Okay, let's put her. Fine.
This is. We're gonna do so bad.
This sucks.
Okay.
All right.
So we can change our answers as long as we're not reading
Yeah.
that, right?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
because, all right, so number 3. Who is Jedediah Cahill's living descendant currently in Arkham?
Oh, Christ Almighty. Really?
So if I had to guess,
Is it Patty?
it's Patty's grandfather.
Oh, that we don't know his name.
Is that Ernest Shackleton?
No, he's staying at Rennie's
No.
boarding house.
Okay.
Oh gosh.
Well, I mean, I guess she'd be the descendant too if it's her grandfather. So maybe it's
Yeah.
Right.
So maybe.
Yeah, I say
okay.
Patty.
but I mean, that's totally a guess. Where can the creature be found during the day?
At the.
In the
At the.
Where did we get attacked?
I think it's
In the tenement
in
apartments.
the basement of the.
Tenement apartments, right?
No, the tenement's where we found her. I think.
Where did we get where did we get our
the basement of the
brains taken?
Peasley Apartments
When did we visit her at night?
at night?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. The basement of the
But we
Peasley
visited the apartments at night.
and at day. Yeah,
Which time did we get hit on the head?
night.
Oh.
She was at her place at night.
Okay.
Oh, so
what I'm
where
saying
is she
is
during the day?
that's where
Got
they
it.
are
Got it.
during
Got
the
it.
day
Okay.
in that
Sorry.
sealed basement.
Sorry,
right? 'Cause
sorry.
we couldn't it
Yeah.
wouldn't open at all during
Right.
Daniel Apartments. Okay.
the day. Yeah.
All right.
Because she could have been the one that attacked us that night. We didn't see our attacker. We just heard
Right.
the hear.
Yeah.
Right. Right. And she wasn't surprised to see us, and she was like, "Oh, finally."
Okay. Why
Okay.
is the creature there? To stay out of the sun?
I mean, this is to get the book, right?
Well, no. I mean, I think
Why
Oh, why-
is
where
it
can the creature be
there?
found during the day? Why is
Oh.
the creature there?
Why? Because it gets locked in. Like,
Well, is it haunting it? In which case, it's not her.
what about the
I think-
unnameable house? What did we
So
did we
I
find
think
anything there?
That's gonna pop up soon.
Is it-
maybe? Why? I think the creature's there to stay out of the sunlight.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
It's in the basement
Right.
to stay out in the sunlight because there's probably a goddamn coffin in the basement.
Right. Okay.
Where did the creature take the skin of its victims?
Oh, that's interesting.
Where?
They're probably in the basement of the unnameable house.
Well, the unnameable house. We don't know if it has a basement.
Well, in
Where-
that place. Because what happened when we went there?
Let's see. No, I don't think much of anything. I don't even have any notes on that.
My guess would be the
Well, we never
unnameable
really
house.
got into the
I
unnameable
think,
house.
yeah, it was
Yeah,
just like.
I would
nothing's
say,
here.
but that's one place we didn't really go. So
So as a
guess.
shot in the dark.
Yeah.
Well, is that where he summoned? Where did he summon the? Yeah, that's where he summoned the. Okay, I'm good with that. Okay.
What is the creature doing with the skin?
Creating a book or writing a book on
Yeah.
it.
Trying to reform the Necronomicon.
Yep.
Because it's fucking in this game.
Okay.
Whose blood revived the creature?
Whose blood revived?
The guard,
creature?
right? He was the one that was attacked.
Either the guard or Patty, because she was.
But
she-
her blood was. She was fine. She just had a seizure and died.
Well, but she yeah.
Well, it didn't say whose face she ate off.
I mean, I think it's the guard, right?
Probably the guard,
The
right?
The security guard.
Do we need what was his name?
I think if we say security guard, we're fine.
Okay.
It was hopping all along, that goddamn taxi driver.
If it comes out that he was the thing we need to investigate, I'm going to throw a goddamn fit.
And I'm going to, again, say that's what we needed to do.
Okay. Where did Jedediah Cahill bury his son?
Bury his son.
Oh.
Before he was burned at the stake.
Before?
Well, he could you bury someone after you were burned at the stake?
Yes.
But I
Bones.
thought his.
No. His dad was burned at the stake?
Oh, I thought the kid was
Right.
burned at the stake.
So where did the kid bury the?
No, where did the dad bury the kid?
Either at the old
That
wooden
means
graveyard
before he
or the house.
Oh God.
The unnameable house.
I mean, my guess would be the old wooded graveyard.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fuck if I know. And then, because the next question is, why did he bury him there? Because it's a graveyard, and it's where you put dead kids.
Well,
That's
God damn-
wrong. That was just dark. Sorry.
why did he bury him there? Because I thought the kid was alive. He was just catatonic.
Well, so what caused Jedediah Cahill's son to fall into a catatonic state?
Oh, he was summoned the creature.
Okay. So we have the wrong creature.
Yeah. Because
yeah.
you can't summon unless Jedediah was a vampire, and so he summoned.
So.
But why would he need the book?
I feel like.
Oh man,
I feel like he probably buried him in the unnameable house.
Yeah.
I like instead,
Okay.
and why he buried him there.
It's like a pet cemetery
I
type
don't
thing, right?
know.
Like,
Jesus, we're bad at
Oh,
this.
maybe he buried him there so that he could, because that's where he did the book. Maybe he was trying to raise the dead.
oh yeah, the point of it was he was trying to raise his son, right? Like get his
Maybe.
son.
And he accidentally summoned a creature.
Yeah, that's
it
what
doesn't
happened.
say
Yeah.
what he was doing. It just said that he did.
He was
some
trying
sort
to
of
resurrect
thing.
his kid.
Well, the thing is, I think we were supposed to talk to some member of his family that we never did.
Never got to.
But I think that's what was supposed to be happening. So he was resurrecting the kid. It all went batshit crazy, and this beast got summoned.
Well, let's see.
In which case, Elle Hathaway isn't
the creature.
Creature.
But we
The
have-
Noah would be the
But
creature.
we've encountered
Or-
0 creatures except for a vampire. Like,
Sure, but other people. So what was this? Was that an actual creature, or is it just somebody fucking haunting them? And she said Cahill, but she didn't say which one. So if Jedediah summons him, but then he
Right.
was burned at the stake, maybe he's not even dead. If he's a vampire, burning him wouldn't have killed him.
so the creature is probably Cahill. You're right.
Okay. I'm gonna laugh really hard if that's not the case. Okay, any other questions?
No.
All right.
Oh God.
We ready to just
Wait, what was number
suck
one
it?
again?
Number 1 was what kind of creature killed the night watchman?
Had to be the vampire because the other creature, the blood of the night watchman, spawned the creature, right?
I bet
I
it
don't
was.
know. God, this
All
is
right,
so
here we go.
tough.
Let's see how much we
They
missed.
make this
Oh, my
hard.
God.
Okay.
And
what
then
kind of
Armitage just makes us look like a fucking joke.
What kind of
Yeah.
creature killed the night watchman? A vampire.
Okay.
Yay, we get a point. Or do we?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
What was this creature's name? Noah Cahill.
Yes. Okay, I'm gonna count that as yes.
Okay. Who is Jedediah Cahill's living descendant currently in Arkham? Rachel Cotham. Okay, sorry. Question 1 was worth 2 points.
Okay.
Question 2 was worth 3 points. You
'Kay.
got 0 points for question 3. Question 4: Where can the creature be found during the day? In the basement of the Nathaniel
Yeah!
Wingate Peasley apartments.
Got it.
2 points.
Okay.
Got it.
Why is the creature there? They were built on the site where its home used to be.
We knew that, but we
So,
didn't answer
well,
it.
that's
Yeah, we put stay out of the sun. Okay, no
all right.
points. But
where did the creature take the skin of its victims? To the basement of the unnameable.
Boosh.
oh, sweet. How many points?
3.
Nice.
Nailed it.
Okay.
What is the creature doing with the skin? Using it for pages in a book.
Okay.
Boosh.
5 points.
Hey, you know what?
Whose blood revived the creature? Elliot Cousin.
Was
Sure.
that
Heard of.
the security guard? Boom! Come on.
Come on,
Was
yeah,
it-
come on. I
what was
just
it?
want to boom.
Well, I don't know.
Yeah, who is the security guard?
I don't
What
think
was
it
the
ever
security guard's
said.
name?
It never said.
Okay.
But
Oh,
it has to be the
Where
security
did
guard.
Jedediah Cahill bury his son?
what?
Here, on the unvisited isle.
Oh,
What? Wait, what? Oh,
That's
that
where
was the.
Jedediah buried Noah. Why
Sure.
did he bury him there? Vampires can't cross running water.
oh what? Shit! I wrote that down as a thing too.
Oh man.
oh.
What caused?
But they could have. Oh shit!
What caused Jedediah Cahill's son to fall into a catatonic state? The unnameable. The unnameable.
Is that also known as resurrecting the dead?
Well, we had a good run there.
All right, so
And what was number 11?
that was number 11. The unnameable.
What was number 10?
Number 10 is vampires can't cross
Oh.
running water.
Shit, we literally
so-
didn't get any more points. We have 15 points.
All
Well, we
right,
got
so-
15 points. That's good.
Listen up.
That's
It's actually pretty good. If you traveled to the Western Dorm, C18, or Hangman's Hill, M2, or Nathaniel Wingate Peasley Apartments at night,
Yeah.
did
Yep.
yeah, we did.
We got
take,
bonked on the
take
head.
a 1-point penalty for each location.
Son of a. We did not. No,
So,
I'm joking.
14.
So we're at 14. Okay.
Count the number of locations you visited, even if they did not contain an actual written encounter. See, I thought we were doing good, and then this shit happens.
Yeah.
Deduct
Right.
1 point for every location you visited beyond 10 locations.
5.
Damn. Really? Well, that bit us right in the ass.
So, 13 plus points, you win.
Losers.
On the following page, you may visit the location. Okay, fewer than 13 points. If your score was fewer than 13, Armitage gives you a head start on your next case. When you play your next investigation, you may travel to your first location without advancing the time tracker. This allows you to travel to 2 locations during the morning hours of day 1.
Damn.
Losers.
Okay. Oh, what was
But
Armitage's?
hold on. Wait, what I want to know is... what the fuck?
I
Are
want.
we allowed to know these questions ahead of time?
No.
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 Well, my question is, right, we have an opportunity to do 15 spots.
Yeah.
Why would we not do all of them since we know we're going to have questions that we don't know what are
Well-
to gather as
well,
much information as possible?
Because
I
we
feel like
will-
we're doing this wrong.
No, we would have won if we stopped at 10. We would have won.
Because we wouldn't have gone the extra 5 points.
But, those extra negative
but-
5 points
But what
killed
would
us.
we have not known?
well, we already didn't know. So we got
Right?
nailed.
No. I mean that's a good. It's a valid point.
Yeah.
But that's the hard part is.
Well, maybe you just have to decide, like, okay, it's probably going to take me 3 more stops to figure out the name of so-and-so. That's
Right.
going to be worth up to 3 points. That's not worth going 3.
What was
All right, so
Armitage's
the solution.
Yeah.
All right.
In Armitage's study, a fire crackles invitingly as in the fireplace. Oh, thank God the fire's in the fireplace.
Better than being on the bar.
Who knows? It could be in my hands. This
And
place
you
is
allow
crazy.
yourself to enjoy this simple pleasure despite the object sitting on a stand between you and your mentor, the Necronomicon. The strange book that was so central to this case. You can feel its power. It hungers for blood and destruction.
Typical.
Flesh and blood, your mentor says.
Classic
into-
Necronomicon.
into the quiet. Back in 1793, there was nothing Jedediah Cahill wouldn't do to try to save his son. How noble, how ruinous. It is fortunate that Mr. Lyman was willing to share that the Order knew about the Cahills and their history. The night lives in the square between the tower and the church, or rather, the rook and the bishop. Oh, good. Metaphors. After Noah Cahill's encounter with the unnameable left the child unresponsive, Jedediah joined the Order and stole their copy of the Necronomicon. It is said that the text must be written on human flesh. Using this book, Jedediah marshaled dark forces to restore the boy. The results were monstrous. The boy rose again as a vampire. hungry for blood, as well as an overwhelming compulsion to possess the book that had birthed him. However, the Order had reclaimed their property and moved it, so the creature began to make his own book, using the skin of his victims for the pages. Mob Justice blamed Jedediah and burned him at the stake. Blamed? I think Mob Justice claimed Jedediah and burned him at the stake, but not before the elder Cahill had managed to put an end to his son's reign of terror. But Noah's sleep was not eternal. The monster returned after 150 years to resume its terrible work. By day, it slept in the basement of the Nathaniel Peasley apartments, where its home had once been. By night, it took its victims' skins to the unnameable and tried to fashion them into the pages of its own book.
Nice.
The sun has risen, you interject. So it has. Armitage stands and collects the crowbar and axe that were leaning against his chair. Decapitating this beast will be a grim bit of business, but it is pleasant to think about Rachel Cawthon, a descendant of the Cahills. I'm given to understand she has 7 grandchildren in Boston.
Boston.
But two of you stand in silence for a moment. Family can be good, you said. You say. Indeed, Armitage points to the Necronomicon. Let's return this to its proper home and get on with our task.
Well, at least it wasn't that fucker hopping.
All right. So, Armitage solved the investigation by traveling to 10 locations. All right, the first place he went.
Who is that?
The first place he went was to somebody named Professor Leonore Robinson.
Did we have anything on her to begin
What
with?
the?
Who in the... Yeah, Leonore Robinson.
I don't even remember her name being mentioned.
I don't remember it at all.
She's not in the paper.
Well, and to
Then-
be honest, I wouldn't be surprised if that's a F up because there's so many typos in this thing.
Then he rolled to Pasquale Fenton.
Okay, we did that.
She tells you not to visit, and then he goes there second.
Then to Corbett.
We
Okay.
went there.
Then to Arlo Hoppin.
We should have gone there.
Son of a...
No, but he...
Damn it!
That's who we talked to at the
Arkham
cab
Yellow
place.
Cab.
No, we didn't go to Hoppin.
We didn't go to him
Yes,
specifically.
his name is Arlo. It referenced Arlo in there.
I
What-
know,
Oh.
but we went to Arkham Yellow Cab
Okay,
Company.
what is what's the number?
D34.
Okay, so look. D34. Arlo shouts to you
Ah,
from across
okay.
the garage.
Okay,
we were
good,
talking
good,
to
good.
Arlo. If
Okay.
we would have went to his house, he wouldn't have been home.
The funny
Well,
thing
let's
is,
wait. Let's see
Oh,
what his
okay.
house is. Hold on. Let's see if there is anything.
no,
Well, here it
it's the
says
same
D34.
number. It's the
Oh,
same
okay.
number. So. That's
Oh, okay.
Then Sebastian Lyman.
fine. Okay, good.
Then Geraldine McKnight.
Which you guys told me was worthless.
No, McKnight. He said he didn't find an Ellie McKnight, which is the name that we were given.
Oh.
But he found other McKnights.
No, that was the
no,
Hathaways.
McKnight was the picture that he was pointing out. McNaught changed to
yeah, yeah,
McKnight,
yeah,
and I'm
yeah.
like, let's go there. The guy's
Whoa.
important, and you're like, no. Anyway,
F64.
So we went
No, that was
there.
F.
Way to
No, we did go
throw
there.
us under the bus.
did we?
Yeah, because it was F64. Remember the 64 champagne or whatever? The
No, I don't think we went there.
yes, because remember.
Let's look.
Oh no, you're right.
Remember
we
the
did.
64 thing?
McNaught.
the
Alright,
clue?
okay, we did. We went. Here's the locations we went.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Then the First Baptist Church.
No idea why you would have
Supplemental
gone there.
2. Nicholas Staltonstall. Then the Unnameable, and then the Pickering House.
What?
So we're like
He rolled through a bunch of
four
stuff.
people, totally not even.
Yeah, but we didn't even get those names. Didn't even come up.
Right. Nicholas Staltonstall, the Unnameable, and but the Pickering House. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I have no idea.
Oh, that's so weird. And there's
Well.
nothing about any of those.
We're obviously all learning a new trade, and it takes time.
So, but I'm real curious to know. Well, anyway, that is Flesh and Blood, the second investigation of Mythos Tales,
Yes.
which we botched. Hey, if you guys have a mystery to solve,
Don't
call,
Bring us.
call someone else.
Because we're not gonna do it.
Team Off the Shelf is off the case.
We're gonna get really close and then just fuck
Walk
it all out.
distracted.
We're gonna see an ice cream stand and just go get ice cream instead.
Like, yeah.
so bad.
But it's still
embarrassing.
it's still fun
But
as
it's still
hell.
fun.
I love this game.
Yeah,
So
it's still fun. Because you never
we'll try
know what's
to do
important.
so we get a head start on the next
Yeah,
investigation.
which
gotta remember
we
that.
definitely need.
We're
We
gonna need it.
definitely need a goddamn head start because that's ridiculous.
But is that
Well, we had cards. I thought for sure we were
I
going
know,
to get
we didn't
like
even get to use our
Yeah,
cards.
we didn't even get the one card we needed.
Right?
Who had
Yeah.
three?
Silver knife,
Who had
damn
number
it.
3?
Seriously. I know. It makes you want to go back and actually read the thing. But here's the funny thing. You could do that again and follow different clues and still probably not get all the
But the
damn
thing is,
answers.
like, we didn't even like some of those clues that Armitage went to. We didn't
Where
even,
the hell
where
did
did
they
he
come
pull
from?
them
Are they on
His
here?
very first one.
Yeah.
Professor Lenore Robinson.
What the shit is that?
I
Like,
don't know.
right? Is it an ally? And I don't think it's in here.
Robbins. I have an H.
Miskatonic's Professor Lenore Robinson is a great source of information on all matters historical. She is an expert on the oral history of the Miskatonic Valley and is also well versed in folklore. What? Yeah, that's so
So
weird.
we
That
have
would
to
be
pay
the
more
first-
So
attention
we're
to
not
the
we're not
allies.
we're not using our allies enough too, right? Is
Well,
that
it just
Yeah.
seems like you would follow the direct clues of the mystery and then consult an expert once you actually knew something.
right?
Oh, because Stoltenson is right here. He's one of the most overworked civil servants in public service. He is the keeper of various legal documents such as birth, marriage, and death certificates.
Deeds
as
to
well
local
as
properties.
Deeds to local properties. He's at the Arkham Town Hall.
Oh,
Damn.
All right. Shit. Okay. Well,
Yeah.
live and learn.
No, that's cool.
Yeah.
I mean that makes
Because you really,
Now we
like,
know.
you've got so many places to look. Like,
Yeah.
what is important?
and we got to start thinking about that in the sense of who are our allies and what are we looking at in this scenario, right? Like
yeah.
there was we got told there was a house underneath this house,
Right.
right?
Why didn't
So
we
we
figure out?
if we were paying attention, if I was paying attention to the allies, we could have said, oh, the deeds guy would probably know
Whose
something
house,
about this house
yeah.
afterwards. Oh, that's cool.
It seems like it moves so quick, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't really get a chance
We did
to.
15 locations.
Yeah.
Yeah. It just. Can we start with a handicap next time? Because we're kinda
We
like
are starting with a
special.
handicap. That's the
one.
thing.
Like
we,
more of a handicap. Can we like draw like we get?
yeah, we get like 9 cards.
9 handicap next
Ah,
time.
I still love the game though. Like I don't
Oh, yeah.
feel bad about losing because it's just a cool way to experience a
Yeah.
story.
Well, and I totally agree. And the funny thing is, when we were talking to the dumbass projector guy, and he was telling us about, they can't cross the water and stuff like that.
Oh,
I
did he
wrote
really?
that down.
Yeah,
But
I mean,
what do you don't think about that when you're like, where'd the guy bury his kid? Like, yeah, because the kid is a vampire, and you're like, why? You know.
Oh
it's
my
just
god! And that's
so
that's the
many
only little
details.
clue that we had that would have given us that island.
Yeah,
Oh,
I mean,
that's
there's
so
a lot
cool.
going on.
That is so cool.
I just
There's a lot going on.
want to solve one. Like,
Just
By the
one
end of
time.
this,
Yeah.
I just want us to get one. Just one.
we can do this. I
But
promise.
We have a bit of we have a better system this time, if nothing else.
yeah,
for tracking.
your
and-
tracking note taking is
Yeah,
phenomenal.
next time I'm gonna come. It's all gonna be prepared, like places visited. This is like, but that's kind of how it goes when you're building your new career, right? We're newbies. We're learning.
The fledgling investigator.
Yeah. So guys, what do you guys have coming up? What are you working on?
Me.
What's Skeleton Key Games doing?
Skeleton Key Games. I've got a new compilation product releasing tomorrow on RPG now. It's just some of my older tiles converted for use with virtual tabletops. I've got a new website launching very soon that's also going to have the remaining Scrolls of Eldritch Convocation on there from the Kickstarter I did previously. I've got some left, and I'm also going to start selling some of my fine art because I just have buckets of it. So let's get it out in the world. After that, starting in June, I've got a few new projects that will be coming to the public eye, but I'm not quite ready to talk about them yet in case I
Exciting.
fall on my
though.
face and don't get them done.
Sweet.
Always possible.
Awesome. Well, good to hear.
All right.
All right,
Thanks,
cool.
So
everybody.
thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys tomorrow for Mayhem and Misfits. All right. Thanks, guys.
Fun as always. All right. So I did confirm we're not allowed to look at the questions until after.
Yeah.
But we do need to start thinking about when it
Allies.
says how long it'll take Armitage to do it, cutting it short before that.
Before that, so we can